Hello, my name is Robert Novara, and today I will be giving an informative speech called Wheels of Change. Here's my audience for tonight.
Hi, I'm Debbie.
Hi, I'm Cody.
Hi, I'm Steve.
There are many modern inventions that have taken place based off the successes and struggles that have taken place in the past. Have you ever taken a moment to realize where your cars came from, or how it was built, and what all it went into it? Well, today I'm going to fill you in a little bit about how they're built and how the auto industry runs based off of the life of Henry Ford. Henry Ford followed many business plans, but his main goal in the 1900s was getting the mass production system started. In his plant, he went from building cars in small man groups, which took a little while, to building them as they went through a conveyor belt system in a factory. As it was stated in a Time magazine article, which was titled "Driving Force, Henry Ford" by Lee Iacocca, it was stated, the world's first automatic conveyor belt could churn out a car every 93 minutes. That was a pretty amazing thing at the time, especially for 1914, to be able to build cars as they came through the factory instead of building them on the spot. Each man had a certain job to do, and they did it, and it made it much more efficient, much more cost effective, and cars just kept rolling out the end. At the same time, the workers who were taking place in this were being paid record amounts in America for their labor, especially at that time. Henry Ford was showing what kind of businessman he was, what kind of model he was setting for other industries, and in turn he was setting his company up from the inside out, because these workers could take that extra money and go out and purchase one of his Ford automobiles from the Ford Motor Company for their own life. It was important for him to do this because he desired to sell his car to the everyday working class instead of just having expensive cars for the wealthy. It wasn't only important for him to come up with this plan, he had to make it work, which was where the availability set came in. He set the cars up where he could make them available in certain options instead of just having many options. It was important because he set the Model T for many years, which he built the same car over and over again, and it was a black car, and that was all you could get pretty much, very little options, but it made it extremely efficient to produce over and over again. Once it got set, they could build them quicker and quicker. However, it came down to it where, according to the Ford's website, by the American Association of Museums, Ford's production of Model Ts made the company the largest automobile manufacturer in the world, up until people started to go elsewhere because they were getting tired of the Model T's design. That's where the Model A came in. He redesigned his car up a little bit, and it allowed him to sell a new car to the public and got his company started again, to where people were more interested in the Ford Motor Company, and he got more sales out of them. It was important for him to do this to get it going, but he still had to sell the cars after he produced them, and to do that he had another fundamental of the dealer franchise system. It was important for the dealer franchise system to take hold so he could get his product to the consumer. As it was stated on the Famous People website, these discoveries also included a franchise system under which a dealership was established in each of the major cities in North America and on the main cities of 6 other continents. So basically he was selling his cars all over the world by the mid-1920s, and he could get his product out there to the consumers and they could buy them, which was something that had not been done before. And he was showing that he was dealing with ideas and problems as they arose rather than just selling them to the wealthy like had been done in the past. Henry Ford was a great businessman who set standards for producing cars, optioning them and making them available, and selling them to the public, which are still ideas that take place today to produce cars efficiently, which makes them quicker to make for the masses instead of just having low numbers being produced that not everyone can afford or wouldn't be enough for everybody to purchase and take over and use. So I hope you learned a little bit today about how the auto industry works and how Henry Ford changed the way that the systems in the industry kind of work based off of his life's goals and how he performed as a businessman. Thank you for your time.